starting pitcher, Domingo Germán.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Tatis waits. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, at the very bottom hitting ninth, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boo. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Juan Soto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's towards center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Machado, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Pretty great year Manny Machado had in 2022. He was the guy that really carried the Padres to the National League Championship Series. Ultimately finished as the runner-up to the National League MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in New York, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
We go to the bottom of the first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
And one thing I love about the defensive side of Manny Machado's game is that he makes hard plays look really easy. Just the same sort of pace about him over there on the hot corner. And tell you what, he's in the top 3 or 4 third basemen in all of baseball.
Swing and a bouncer. Machado. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base knock right field.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So a man aboard. It's Aaron Judge now. Judge rips that one. Grisham racing over to make the catch.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 7 in the series so far. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. And the next pitch is way outside.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7, 8 pitches that this guy had. And, wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
And it's filled up. And he walked him.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. That one down the line. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Ball to strike. Next offering is outside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Struck him out looking. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Can't get there. Base hit. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 9.
Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Righty to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Judge is there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was...
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Round second, digging for third. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First offering misses the mark. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Popped up. Torres on the move towards foul ground. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Here is Gleyber Torres. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, has really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Willie Calhoun stands in here. Torres on at first. Nobody out. To the right side. Cronenworth flips it. That's 1. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Jose Trevino. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Got him swinging. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning, stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The wind of the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Calhoun sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied out his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Chris, let's not forget that Tatis was the cover guy. MLB The Show 2021. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, they do.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Rizzo, and a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 22. 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Juan Soto. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. On the ground, right side. Torres handles over to first. They get the out on Soto. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Yankees nothing. as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, number 36. Darvish back to work. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Connor Falefa stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Snags it for the second out.
Up next, third baseman,
Here's DJ LeMahieu, and he's already singled in this game. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
And that's a fair ball. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force. That's the third out. One left for the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. And now here is Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
The wind and the pitch. Check swing, didn't go. And it's 1-0. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in there for strike one. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. In the air, left field, down the line. That one hops against the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit two when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across. That takes care of Grisham. Third out, but add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in the Bronx, bottom four. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The pitch. There's the strike. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC.
That's the ball.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him, as we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grisham going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Rizzo batting for the second time, and that's strike one. When you look at the common thread for guys that are elite level hitters, hitting the ball hard is a place you start. And Giancarlo Stanton is a guy that since he's been in the league has been right at the top of the list.
Yeah, Boog, Stanton has hit more 115-mile-per-hour plus home runs than any other player during the StatCast era.
Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Now back, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
All right. 0-1.
The 0-2. Smash to the left side. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Back in New York. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Sanchez tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Here's a 1-1. stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Calhoun makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now
Ha-Sung Kim,
second
the
base.
next up for the Padres.
Ha-Sung Kim.
0 for 1 so far. On the ground, collected by Torres, whips it to first on the run. Not in time, he legs it out.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. And a pitch.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now it's Juan Soto. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Heading for the plate. And now it gets into the corner. One runs in. Here comes Tatis around third. He's also in to score. And they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Domingo Germán gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Albert Abreu. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Manny Machado up to the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging for third.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 5-0. And he's got an RBI triple. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Two outs with a man at third. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air out to center. He's got it, and that's the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Yankees nothing.
I'm too involved in God, not television.